Hey guys, welcome back to the Paddle and Fin podcast. This is the Bass Fishing for Noobs show. A little bit different show for you this week. My home podcast studio is under construction right now. I'm excited to share that with you guys as soon as I get it done. But today I happen to be at the Monaghan Fishing show here in Dillsburg, PA. I'm here with the Heroes on the Water group. We have a booth here set up where we're sharing we're sharing the Heroes on the Water experience with other people, and so I'm here working with some friends of mine, and we're going to meet them again here in a second. But a couple quick house cleaning announcements. I wanted to remind everybody of the meetup at Dale Hollow Lake coming up April 22nd and 23rd. There's still definitely spots available for that. It's live on Kayak, so go check that out. And it'll be a fun weekend. A lot of the hosts will be there, so make sure you, if you're interested and want to come hang out with the hosts, fish against us, come down and check us out. So it's always a good time. I've been there the last 2 years, and it's one of my the highlights of my year. So I definitely look forward to meeting some of our viewers and listeners, and fishing against you guys down there in the tournament that we're going to have. So definitely check that out on TourneyX. Just search for Paddle and Fin. It should pop right up. But other than that, I'd like to go ahead and get the rest of this podcast started. I'm going to start off, take us over here temporarily, and introduce my fellow. Can you see Adam? You can't see. Yes. Now we're there? Yeah. All right. So I have Adam Gagne and Strohm. These guys are kind of the directors of our local chapter here at Heroes on the Water. And so we're here at the Monaghan Fishing show doing our nice Heroes on the Water bit. So Paul's been on the show before. This is the first time for Adam. So Adam, how long have you been working with
about 9 years now.
9 years. And how did you get started fishing?
Started fishing when I was a kid. With my dad. Yeah, we had a lake house, and of course that's what you do on a Saturday or Sunday morning while they're sleeping. Okay. So I started fishing when I was probably even before that. I've been fishing forever, as long as I can remember. Okay. We had ponds in New Hampshire that I used to fish. We ride our bikes.
And how long have you been in kayak?
I started kayak around 2008.
That's a nice commission you got coming.
Coming up on 20 years here pretty soon.
Gotcha. And what got you started with Heroes on the Water?
I'm retired Navy. I love to kayak fish, so it just seems an automatic perfect fit, The serenity you get while you're on the water, especially for some of these people, it's all they need to make them back with a smile. And just the whole mission of, it was just to save the vets. They expanded the mission of Heroes on the Water now, first responders, and we were one of the chapters that started taking videos out. And we started taking videos out because we weren't getting the participation of the chapter. And once we started adding families now, prior to COVID, we would have a hard time getting enough kayakers,
Yeah, so definitely some of the events that I've done really, we definitely had times where we're shuttling people in and out, trying to, get everybody the experience, but also, make make sure that everybody can get the experience. It can be tough.
Yeah, that look, you're talking about the Chesapeake Bay Foundation. They sponsor the event and we ride the kayaks and everything. It's called Veterans on the Susquehanna. And I think we had 82 kayaks out there. Before the event starts, we had 82 kayaks out there ready to go. And we had them all on the water in like 45 minutes at the start of the event. So,
and when you have events like that on the water, it does take a lot of people helping too. Because we try and send out people that are experiencing kayaking with these with folks so they can at least kind of give them general instruction and just make sure that they're safe out in the water. Paul, how about you? How long have you been taking up
This is my 5th year.
And both of you guys are now leadership, and I know that's been a little bit of a what brought you into the leadership role? Just kind of people moving on and you step up into that role.
That's kind of how I got into it, and I needed a break. And I asked Paul to take over for years. I told him to take that. He held me to that word.
Yeah.
I was not planning on coming back, but Paul, we developed really a great friendship. Yeah. So.
And at the time, Adam was doing it by himself, and I think he just needed another person to help out. There's a lot to do.
There is a lot.
And it's not good for just one person to get done.
Right. Well, I mean, that's one of the things that stuck with me. As soon as I started helping you guys, was the camaraderie that's there, just in the helpers. I was looking more when I got in. I knew it would be a good example or a good place to meet people and help veterans and stuff. And that part was amazing. Like you said, when you see someone go out with like a kind of tense, stressed feeling, and you're getting that vibe off them, and then they come back and that's kind of washed away, and they're smiling and they're happy. That's super reward. But just the camaraderie I've gotten just from the people that I get to work with at these events. I don't blame me.
And you're right. All of us are friends now. And the other thing is, you see these guys out on the water, they're in that water, next to that water, and just opening up. These guys sometimes don't talk to anybody. They get in the water and they're just talking to fish, have a good time. Sometimes they don't even fish. It's just getting them out there to open up. And that's part of it. It's that emotional therapy.
Yeah, there's something about just being on the water that it's like the magic elixir. What else? So I know you've been involved with our local chapter. Thank you, sir. And there's a lot of chapters in the country up here on the water. 76 chapters.
Somewhere around there.
And we're lucky enough to have some shared events with some our Maryland chapter. It's a lot of fun there to get to meet people kind of sharing the same passion that we are. And so for the listeners, anybody who's interested, you can go on Heroes on the Water and just search and try to find your local chapter. I know this isn't the first time we've mentioned it on this podcast. We've had actually taken the up with leadership skills on the water. And we did a great show with them, and they were able to, kind of explain that how it is a national organization. And there's so many different people that we're able to reach out to. If you look on the Facebook page, they have events. Some the warmer climate folks are lucky enough to have events almost year round. Where we're kind of limited a little bit by weather and outside temperature, but our season's going to start up here. I think we have 5 events planned this year. Starting May, so we're getting ramped up. We're kind of been through the planning process for this year. It's just to be a part of that. And look forward to helping as many people as possible.
One of the nice things about here on the water is that you can go to almost any state and look up their chapter, get in touch with them. Somebody will get back in touch with you and get you an event. So it's not like you have to have membership or anything like that. These guys are all willing to help you. Get in touch with us. If we don't have an event, most of us are willing to take the single event. big groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you might have that might be your personality. You might shy away from this but that's great to know too. That if you are, kind of on the shyer end, but that's still a possibility. If you really need that outlet, that there's definitely somebody who can reach out. More than likely, somebody's going to be able to help you with that. So.
Yeah, especially a lot of times with the PTSD guys, they don't like crowds. So, and to me, if you don't like the crowd, then don't come to our event, but you can still contact us. And if you're in the Harrisburg area, I'd be more than happy to meet you one evening on the city island. And we can go and paddle around, fish, and that's my go-to place if we were to have an event like that, City Island. And it's a good time. I mean, it doesn't.
We'll figure something out. There's somebody, somewhere out there that's part of our group that's willing to take you out there. Just get in the water with you.
Yeah. So if you have questions about that and just want to reach out and find your local chapter, you know, doing that, I'll put the links in the show notes so you can definitely check that out as well. Or reach out to me and I'll figure out a way to put you in touch with whether you want to volunteer or you're looking to actually go out as a veteran, just let me know and we'll make that happen. So
in order to volunteer, you do not need to have a kayak. I mean, we need land crew, we need lunch crew, we need setup, clean up, and if it's one of the events where we have, we've got 2 trailers full of kayaks, and we don't have enough participants to fill all the kayaks. Any of the volunteers are more than welcome to take one of the kayaks out. It's not like I'm going to have you sit there for 2 hours while everybody else is having a good time. I'm going to do my best. Maybe you'll take my personal kayak out, but you'll get on the water too.
Yeah, we will.
It's definitely, I have a feeling that will probably work with any chapter that you go to. They're going to take whatever help they can get and make sure that, while you're helping, that you're also having enjoyment. It is a lot of fun and a great organization. It's definitely appreciate you guys taking the time to sit down with me real quick and anything else you want to add?
Volunteers also, we also look for lunch sponsors, so that way we provide everything they need for their event. It could be as simple as a bottle of water to make sure they're staying hydrated, all the way to a Band-Aid. In the trailer, we've got all the equipment we need, and I'll get a special license for the event from the state that day, along with the event permit. Our biggest expense now is lunch. Because you guys think about kayaks, and I'm on lunch for 10-15 years. So
everything's included, so it's not like you have to keep on paying for it. We provide the kayaks, cat license, drinks while you're out there, a guide that's going to be there with you, and also the meal at the end. It's one of the very few non-profit organizations that involve families with disabled veterans. And the more the merrier.
Yeah, we do get a lot of family events. And we have life jackets down to baby size. So, everybody's there. It's great to see. It's great to see just an individual come out and experience it today, but you see them having fun with their families and everybody from the little kids to the adults all having fun. And old friends from the day. All right, guys. Well, that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Get back to business. There's a couple other familiar faces to the podcast that I we're going to take a quick look back and see how it's Thank you, guys. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to pause this right now, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. We are back at the Monaghan Monaghan.
Monaghan? Is it Monaghan or Monaghan?
It's one of those two, but it's in Dillsburg. And I'm back here with Fishyaker, Mr. John Oast. How's it going, John? Good to see you in person. Yeah, this is cool. So you got to do a seminar this morning. What was that on?
The seminar this morning on something I'd never done before in a seminar was actually talk about, well, track accessories on aluminum boats.
Okay.
Basically, how to kayak rig your boat.
Which you think that would be a popular thing.
Yeah, actually, was quite a few people there. It was actually impressed. It actually went really well.
Okay. And tomorrow you have another seminar?
Got 2 more tomorrow. I guess they had somebody hang out.
Oh, okay.
I got that.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got 2 more tomorrow. I think the first one in the morning is me, and I'm doing like dead of winter fishing.
Okay.
And then the kayak fishing was later on.
Okay. Well, that was kind of one of the things I was going to pick your brain about a little bit right now. The dead of winter fishing, because I suck at dead of winter fishing. I've been out probably 5 times this year. I've caught 1 bass. So, if you were going out today, what would you be bringing with you? What would you be throwing?
Today is unique only because it's supposed to be 50 degrees outside, but we've been in the air, so I don't really know. Normally it's like -5 when we have this show. I still, because of the transition, the temperatures, even though it's warmer today, the bass might be getting more active. I might try it, on a day like this, if they're warming up with the sun, moving in shallow a little bit, maybe with a suspending jerkbait.
Okay.
But again, it's hard to say because it's been cold on either end of today. I use a blade bait a lot. Of course, hair jigs. This time of year, small blade baits in the river. Larger blade baits are doing well. Like my buddy Nick and I are going out a lot. I don't mention him because he'll say, I caught you everything you know.
Well, I saw he was out fishing today and kind of sharing his pictures with you, stuff he's catching while you're stuck here at the table.
Yeah. And when we're fishing most of the reservoirs around PA, we're fishing deeper. Finding the holes. They're down in the thermoclines. They were doing well with the blade baits, and even with small, spoon presentations. In a river, a lot of time I use all year long is hair jigs, but this time of year, definitely a hair jig bite. Been using the smaller blade baits with more luck in the river, and larger ones in the lakes.
And you mentioned like thermocline and stuff. Like, what kind of areas are you targeting fishing at this point?
Right now, again, most of the fishing I'm doing is in the Susquehanna River. So most of what I'm doing is targeting the smallmouth bass, and most of them are in your deeper holes right now in eddies. We've had a lot of high water lately too, so that makes it honestly a little bit easier. You know where the fish are going to be. And a lot of people think, the river's too high or it's way too muddy. Bring it on. If it's high and it's muddy, that's when I want to be on.
Right.
Because me, I'm a lazy fisherman. I know the fish are just like me. They don't want to be out fighting the current. They're going to be in those big holes along the shoreline, those eddies, those coves, those cutouts. That's where I'd be targeting them typically right now if I was in a river. Again, throwing a blade bait, throwing hair jigs. But and then when the river goes down a little bit, it's good to go out in the summertime, do some pre-fishing, and try to figure out where the deeper stretches are in the middle of the summer. Fish should be hunkered down because, again, they're lethargic in the summer. They might be in the same locations, just trying to get out of that current when the river's not blown out. Blown out, just cruise the shoreline and look for stuff. Otherwise, holes behind islands and stuff like that. Yeah, you can catch fish out in the smallies in the river all winter long. Got people throwing money at us too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's always good. You're doing something.
Money is not. We're not even selling stuff. We got a dollar bill thrown at us. That's a bad sign. I don't do that.
Somebody's been eating. What's new with the show? Are anything new coming for the YouTube channel or anything exciting this year?
Hope to get back on the river and do some more tournaments this year in the kayak. I spend some more time kayak fishing. Of course, a lot of the videos are coming out of the powerboat stuff. A lot of stuff Nick and I are doing his glitter rocket and my jet boat. For those that are wondering, I still kayak fish a lot, but the boats, I bought the jet boat basically because I'm getting old. My knees hurt, and it's cold outside in the winter. That's my winter fishing platform. But this year I'm hoping to get out a lot more again in the kayak, maybe do some traveling, do some more shows. Obviously fish the river a lot. Got some cool new stuff that I'm trying out. Some stuff from Thunderhawk lures. testing them out on the river and stuff on Fish Lab. It should be a good year going back to iCasting in the summer. Spending some time again in Florida, doing some fishing down there. But yeah, new position at work. Just a little more flexible than where I've been before. Same organization, still in the law enforcement gig, but more than administrative role. So I can pull back and actually hopefully not be on call 24/7. Hopefully more stuff.
Yeah. Very exciting. So just to remind folks where they can find you.
So again, you just go to Fishyaker.com. That's going to give you a hyperlink that goes into the YouTube channel. But it's technically, you just go to YouTube, put in Fishyaker, Fishyaker. Of course, all over Facebook and Instagram. You can look up John Oast or Fishyaker. Also, Susquehanna Fishing Magazine. It's all kind of linked in and out, intertwined.
Gotcha. How'd you get involved with them?
So I started the Fishyaker video series in 2007 when I was back in Virginia, born and raised. When I moved to Pennsylvania, that's an interesting story. Moved to Pennsylvania in 2009. There was very little internet presence with the fishing industry in PA at that time. For some odd reason, the domain name SusquehannaFishing.com was available. So I jumped all over it. And we had the print magazine that was out for a few years. And then that's when the whole internet revolution started and everything went digital. So I still own the right to that. I still technically have the business license, everything for Susquehanna Fishing Magazine.
Okay.
But that's kind of where that came from because nobody had thought about doing it before me.
Good thinking, man.
Yeah, and of course, then I got sucked back into law enforcement.
All right. Well, thanks again, John. It's good to meet you in person again.
Yeah,
so,
in person.
Definitely have to keep doing this, and I look forward to getting out with you sometime if we get the chance. So,
An invite.
yeah, I appreciate that. So, well, guys, that's been this will be the end of this episode. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep doing what we're doing and bringing you the good content. So, this has been the Bass Fishing for Noobs segment of the Paddle and Fishing podcast, where we bring you the techniques, the tricks, and the tips to help you rip more lips. You guys have a good night. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up here. I'm not sure if we'll cut this video here, but wherever it gets cut, I'm going to run the closer right now. And that pretty much wrap us up for today. But tune in next week. We have a big-time guest coming next week. Can't wait for you guys to check that out. Let me just put it this way. You will know who next week's guest is without any introduction, if you're any kind of kayak fan at all. So be on the lookout for that, and excited to bring that to you, and we will catch you guys then. So talk to you later.